Margarita Bazylyuk performed 2 quadruple jumps and a triple axel at the Grand Prix in Kazan. The figure skater performed the following jumps: triple axel, quadruple tulip, fall, quadruple salcho, double axel, triple Ritberger, quadruple tulip, Euler, triple salcho, triple Lutz, triple tulip, triple Lutz. Bazylyuk received 158.70 points for the free skating program. With a total of 230.76 points, she won the stage. See the full performance on our website figureskating.org at the link in the description. Margarita Bazylyuk spoke about the desire to compete with Kamila Valieva. Would you like to compete with Valieva? Unfortunately, it will not be possible to watch Kamila's performance here. In general, Kamila is older, more mature, and I am still small. I am still jumping and I hope I will jump. We'll live, we'll see, Bazylyuk said. Margarita Bazylyuk shared her impressions of winning the junior stage of the Russian Grand Prix of figure skating in Kazan. At this stage it was much easier to skate, it was already more familiar. I am grateful to the audience for such a great applause. I will try to skate cleaner, better. How can I compare my 2 stages? I can give pluses for the fact that I did a tulip in the second half of the program, and minuses, it didn't work in the first half. At those competitions it didn't work in the second half, but it did in the first half. I will try to do all the jumps, smiles. I don't know about further competitions yet, I will have to check with the coaches. I will work on the program, on the performance, on jumps and spins. Would you like to take part in the Russian Jumping Championship? I can't answer this question yet, because I don't know if I will pass the age limit. What is your favorite jump? All favorite jumps. I love jumping in general. How much work do you have to do to make it work like this? We jump for about an hour to an hour and 15, that's enough for me to be able to do it here. I do a lot of jumping in training, said Bazylyuk. A few weeks ago, Kamila Valieva's participation in the Kazan Grand Prix was in doubt. In late September, CAS decided on additional hearings after the trial of the Russian figure skater, explaining the need to collect additional documentation. The new hearing dates were set before the Kazan stage, for which Kamila had already been entered. Realizing the difficulties of combining both events, the FSCCR noted that if there was a valid reason, and Valieva had won, it was possible to postpone her performances to the next 2 stages. However, Kamila insisted on participating in the competition. After taking part in the trial, which she completed online, she will have to compete in an official tournament for the first time in the season. This will require considerable efforts, first of all psychological, to prepare for the performance in the short and free program. In addition, the lineup for the 4th round of the Grand Prix is very competitive. Kamila will have to compete with the main star of Plushenko's Angel Sofia Muravyova and the ambitious Alina Gorbacheva. Sofia Fedchenko's pupil almost displaced Adalia Petrosian from first place in Omsk, and also demonstrated a quadruple salcho in training, which shows that Gorbacheva is seriously preparing for the stage in Kazan. Ruzeta expects a fair CAS verdict in the case of Kamila Valieva. On November 9 to 10, the Court of Arbitration for Sport is holding hearings on the figure skater's doping case. Yesterday and today Ruzeta's results processing specialists are taking part in the hearings in an online format. Ruzeta's main task is to protect the rights of clean athletes and defend the agency's position, which is to ensure compliance with anti-doping rules by all persons specified in the World Anti-Doping Code. Preparation for hearings, whether it is the National Center for Sports Arbitration or CAS, for each case is very thorough. Lawyers check a lot of documents, interview protocols, research, data from laboratories. Yes, the case that is currently being considered by CAS is a high-profile one. We are regularly approached by representatives of the Russian and international media for comments. And time again we say that we cannot give any comments due to the fact that the case concerns a protected person. The hearings last a long time. Yesterday it was 6 hours, but we really hope that today everything will be finished, and we will be waiting for a fair decision of the court just like all other participants of the process, Rosetta said in a statement. Kamila Valieva spoke about her feelings after her performance at the Olympics 2022. In Beijing, the Russian figure skater finished fourth in the individual event. She also took gold in the team event, but the awarding did not take place due to a doping investigation. I was probably lucky enough to compete 4 times, 2 each in the team and personally. The first 2 times you don't even realize you're in the Olympics. When it's your global goal, you're already standing in the starting pose and thinking, this is what I've been working towards for so long. And at some point you just don't understand, you are in some kind of prostration, in a place you don't understand at all. In fact, this Olympics, your goal was to give your best. The medals that we have, I don't know, it's hard to say, sorry. You have to appreciate what you have. Perhaps the 4th place, this is probably the saddest, when you were 1 step away from the results, from the 3rd, from the 2nd, from the 1st. It just didn't happen. It's frustrating, but there's something to strive for. I said, in one of the interviews, that a silver medal is something different. But on a bigger scale, you have a medal, you are in the medals, you won that medal. 4th place is probably more offensive than 2nd place, Valieva said. Anna Shcherbakova won the 2022 Olympics in women's single skating, while Alexandra Trusova won silver and Kaori Sakamoto of Japan took bronze. Kamila Valieva considered switching to ice dancing at the beginning of her career. Did you ever envision yourself at all, even once in dancing? In dancing, yes. In pairs, no. I'm impressed with dancing, so I'm in favor of it. When the question came up at the age of 9, when something didn't work out, I said, maybe we'll go dancing then, since nothing is working out. The question was that I liked skating, I liked figure skating, but at some point I did not realize that I was not doing well and why then torture single skating, said the Russian figure skater. Kamila Valieva said that she still worries before the starts. The 17-year-old figure skater said this while watching her own interview, which she gave to Channel 1 4 years ago. There Kamila talked about the excitement before the competition. Nothing has changed. In fact, food for thought, you need to sort it out in your head, it doesn't just go away. What it was at 13 and what it is now is the same. What you have inside is usually shown on the outside, but now I've learned more to control what I'm broadcasting on my face, what I'm broadcasting in my body. At the same moment I'm trying to calm down, which means I'm trying to exhale with my body to calm down with my head. But I was like such a spastic child who is afraid of everything, and I still am, unfortunately. It's rather human, Valieva said. In the short program Kamila will perform at number 9.